Hi, hello, my name is Julia, and I could be your erotic photographer, videographer, and this video is about the co-holding. This is one of the popular photo shoot, popular services at the studio, and at this video I will tell you more, okay, about what the issues I think my clients get and what are the rules and what are the, how to say, in general, what services, what kind of the services studio provides. So first of all, the first problem what I've experienced, and I know that this is there, is that co-holding fantasy is when the husband would like to see their wife, girlfriend, woman, partner with another man. Okay, and the problem is that I've noticed that very often women do not know. They are not aware, okay, of this. They're not aware even about the photo shoot and any kind of ideas. Very often, guys, okay, would call me and would speak about this service, would speak about the photo shoot, would speak about their wives that they're planning to do this photo shoot with the hot and sexy male, but the wife is not informed and the wife doesn't know anything about it. So the first asking is to make sure that you are on the same page, on the same level with your partner, with your spouse, that you both agree on this type of fantasy adventure, which is possible to create at my studio, okay, on camera and on film, right? So the first thing is your wife need to know, okay, and when your wife knows, then you call the studio. Then you ask about services. Then you ask about what kind of the photo shoots and what kind of the scenarios, what kind of the ideas, and ask for model pictures. Only when your wife will approve this, okay? It will save our studio some time. Okay. And so that is why very often when I speak with the guy, I ask the wife to call me to confirm his ideas, or a wife to send me a text or send me an email to make sure that everything is on point and the wife is aware. And it happened many times to me when I said that the wife should get in touch and confirm all what we discussed. Very often no one rings, okay? So the problem guys have is that they feeling, okay, how to say, they feeling that it is hard to convince the second part to create this type of adventure, to participate in this event, gig, and I understand the most of the time women are insecure, okay. Most of the women are insecure about their bodies, okay. So creating this type of photo shoot experience, it means that they feel exposed, okay, exposed to, and it will be shown all the insecurities, okay. So that is the main problem, okay, most of the time. And then there is another problem is of course jealousy, cheating, and all kind of things which will come with this, and how would you deal with that. And sometimes it is very helpful for a couple to have this shoot because they found the grounds where they can reconnect, okay. And the husband invests in his wife and book a hot and sexy model, okay, for his wife. Yes, it's a very popular service, and that is why studio provides higher models, male models, and the most popular request is tall, muscular, strong, male, okay, and with the huge size. Yeah, and that's why we call them bulls, yeah, bull models. So I have range of bull models available, and one thing I would like to tell you about the models, that not every model would like to shoot with a couple, okay. So there are two options that the couple could have, okay. So when the wife is arriving to the studio by herself, very often, okay, we need drinks and we need a makeover, okay, to nicely move in into the set and into the scenarios and stuff, okay. So I highly recommend to book a makeover, and that is a hairstyle service and makeup service, okay, which takes about 1 hour, depending, of course, how long the wife's hair and so on, Okay. And then I usually book model to arrive after this makeover session, okay, so that you would not get expenses, if the model will arrive before, then how to say, he will be waiting. Yeah, so that's how I will plan this. Okay, preparation, consultation, makeover. We decide what we wear, what we do, what kind of services we would like to try in front of the camera, what kind of the adventures, okay, what kind of a sexual actions we will create, okay, what kind of the scenario and the story we will portray. Do we use props, do we use accessories, do we use something else, right? And speaking about the models, like I say, models can work with the couple or models can work with a woman. That's information I must know before I'm booking the model. Also, models are paid in full on the day. Okay. So models, when we book a model, you agree and you like this guy. Okay, we will send him a deposit, so he will secure the day. When studio is booking a model, usually, how to say, the reason why I'm asking and telling you it is good to book with the studio is because you have a guarantee that the model will arrive, that the model will look like, on his portfolio, on his images, that the model looks after himself. The model must, because he is an adult business, provide test results, okay, so that it will be safe and secure. And of course, the model has an experience, extensive experience being around the woman, know how to lead, know how to create the passionate scenes, know how to seduce, know how to create the sexual energy, and create the certain footage in the way that it will be easy for the camera woman, for me, okay, to approach and to shoot certain close-ups and certain scenarios, okay. So it happened to me before that the couple would book a model and the model would not turn up. Okay, it happened. So that's why I say it is very easy to understand. Imagine you as a couple doing this first time. Everyone is nervous. Okay, everyone has that factor. Okay, that they scared, that they feel insecure, that they nervous, they don't know what will happen. Okay, so when you're booking a model from the side, okay, the cheaper one, okay, the model will feel the same way like you do. Okay, that is why the quality of the content will be different comparing to the model who is confident at the studio, who knows how to work with the photographer, who knows how to create these contents, what kind of the sets and shots I need to take and I want to create. Okay, and we are in a collaboration with the model, and that is much easier shoot instead of having everyone scared, stiff, and how to say, and nervous, okay, on set. That is much easier for me, and that is much easier for you. Okay, the everything what I say, the models know how to move in front of the light and in front of the camera, and the model's job as well cover all the imperfections if there are any. Okay, the way he would pose himself, the way he would go around the woman and do stuff, it would look aesthetic. Okay, so there are many requirements for the model in general. It's not just a stranger from the street, it's a person who I know and who I shot before at least once. Okay, and of course, like I say, physically uh, perfectly suited for this role, for this fantasy. Okay, and to have a great experience, I would suggest to have a stress-free, okay, photo shoot. Usually, how to say, we create on the go, and we will discuss with the lady what she would like to try, what she would like model to do, okay, and what we create, what her husband would like to see, what kind of scenarios, what kind of ideas, what kind of fantasies to be created, okay. So we kind of go around and know what everyone wants, and of course I am, as a professional, leading the photo shoot, arranging the photo shoot, how to say, booking that gig and booking that model. What that means, booking that model, is the model search, Contact the model, inform the model about the services, okay, inquire about all these details, right? And then booking the model and sending the model a deposit. That would be my job. And then of course on the day I'll make sure that the model arrive on time. Okay, so that's what I do. For a couple, when they booking such fantasy, okay, they just need to book a studio and pay a deposit, which is not refundable. Okay, it is £200, right? So your payment would be for a studio, okay, and on the same day, you would need to pay a full price for the model service. Okay, models are paid on the day because they are in adult business. Okay. So that's how it works with models. And the photographer, you pay photographer only after you see the artwork. Okay, when we create the images, when we make a videos, I will send you some short videos, examples, okay, ideas what I can make, and you could see the quality, okay, and what kind of adventures we already wild and crazy shot, right? And with the videos, usually the basic post-production, if the couple needs more editing, that would be an extra fee. But what studio provides is the whole footage. Okay, it means all the images, what we create together, okay, will be yours, including videos, right? So the post-production is the last part of the photo shoot, which my client does not see, and is not, many of them, they are not even aware that this is needed. Okay, but because I'm shooting with professional cameras and I'm shooting in the raw format is needed if later the couple will decide to do some kind of editing. I don't know, maybe you would want to blow 5 meter, square, an image somewhere or something, so that's why I shoot the raw format. Okay, so then later in manipulation and post-production phase, you could do anything. Okay, you would have no limits, right? So editing is the time consuming and done by hand. The reason why it's done by hand, because your photo shoot is not staged. Okay, it's improvisation and we are moving on the go. And how we feeling this scene, we're shooting this scene first. We're feeling that that scene is last, we're shooting last. We can after one scene decide that no, we would like to shoot that one. Okay, so it's like a freestyle and it's improvisation. And as a professional, I responsible for lighting, for posing, for framing, for background, for scenario, for the story, okay, for the content, which is photography and videography. Okay, and that is what you would see. Okay, designing, styling, arranging, and directing these sets, right? And then what the client does not see is that when they leave the studio, that whole footage goes into post-production mode. Okay, and the post-production mode is the most time consuming. Okay, and that's where we'll agree and discuss on the later stage with the couple. Because before I would speak about image or video editing, I need to take those images and know how many images I have, how long it will take a post-production for this. I would know then how long is our video footage, what kind of the movies I can create, how long you want those movies to be, okay, and so on and so on. And at the later stage, of course, I would give you more information and we will discuss what we will do at the final editing, post-production stage. Again, stage, I don't know. So that's information about the cuckolding and about cuckolding photo shoot. This is one of the very popular fantasies which I make for couples in my studio here in West London. Okay, most of the time, like I say, men are booking this photo shoot. Okay, and the only requirement I have for this man who has such fantasy and would like to create this adventure, okay, sexy and hot and steamy, right, collection, is you need to speak with your wife first. Okay, and then contact the studio. Okay, and to know more about erotic photo shoot and erotic fantasies and what the studio does and what I create, okay, stay on this channel. Don't lose me. Okay, I am the woman who creates sexual art without limitations. Okay, and that is really hard to find. Okay, someone like that. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because I will be posting more and more videos about couples, about erotic photography, and of course about the fantasies on camera and on film. Thank you.